Salamat, Joy. At magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Kapatid po ang ating Pangulo, si Nora, at saka ang ating President, si Benedict. Ang ating po mga kasamahan sa pamalaan, si Louis, si Commissioner Ibrahim, at saka si Bat Chor. Mga kasamahan po natin, and I hope fellow supporters of the three bills that I'm going to describe to you. Noong 2007, I had breakfast with Dado Manatao in Stanford. Sinabi niya, Senator, kaibigan ko Ed, sabi, kailangan i-develop natin at supportahan ang ICT, ang SMT, sapagkat tatlong presidente na ng Pilipinas humihingi sa akin ng advice. Bigyan man ako ng bigyan ng advice. Wala man ako nakikita ng implementation. Eh, ito nga, I fly to Singapore or to Vietnam. They consult me and I see my advice being implemented. So, what do you want me to do? Sabi niya, why don't you create a congressional body that will focus on SMT so that there will be public attention focus on the development of SMT. Because the way to go now, the way of the future is on science and technology, creativity industry from that area. So I created COMSTEP, the Congressional Commission on Science, Mathematics, and Engineering. And out of that, we also collaborated in creating the ERTP. That's the consortium of 8 engineering universities in the Philippines, which produce, I think now, almost, anyone knows the number? Because 93% of the master degrees in science, and also 90% of the engineering master and doctoral students graduated from that program. For the first time, government allocated 3 billion pesos for that training. And later on, some of you came to see me and said, we need a law that will protect personal information, because without that, data privacy, without that, the investors will not feel secure coming to the country if they know that their personal information will not be safe and secure. So I put together the Data Privacy Protection Act. And we also need to punish those who hack and interfere and steal identity. So I put together the Cyber Law Crime Act. And finally, they said we need a body, a central body that will correlate and make coherent policy for the development of ICT. So I put together again a bill now called the ICT, the Department of Information, Communication and Technology, and put all the communications-related agency under this umbrella. And when people ask, even my own colleagues, are you not creating a new bureaucracy? Are you not adding another layer to an over-layered government? No, I said, we're just putting them under one umbrella. We're not changing the budget, we're not changing personnel, but we're putting them under one direction. So that, like 65 countries in the world, we have a body that is laying down the framework, the road map, if you will, on how ICT can be developed. That's why we have the ICT. So these three, after so many, I think several congresses already, we were able to put together, and we are now at the finish line. All three have been passed by the House, and the only thing waiting is for the so-called conference committee to sit down, get together, test out some more details, make some changes to harmonize the versions, and then we have 3 deals ready for signing by the President. And that's where I think, again, the problem surfaces, because now some say, no, we don't need. I think there's no question about the cybercrime as well as the Data Privacy Protection Act. It's like motherhood, they will support. But what is problematic, I think, is the ICT. And many of you, when I started this advocacy way back in the past Congress, on the 14th Congress, already saw the infighting inside the cabinet and among cabinet members over the need and necessity and justification for this. And I think it's again resurfacing now when the bill is about to be reconciled and ready for signing. So I thought that I'll bring this up to you and give you an update, because it's not going to benefit me. Yes, it will benefit me as a legislator in having gotten this innovative laws. Us at this Congress, if the executive doesn't believe in it, then it's him and the constituency to resolve. But as far as my job as a true believer in the development of ICT, I think I've done my job. So I thought I'll tell you this, give you this update, and I'm sure, I think Joe knows more than I do about the inside track on this. But I think the industry, especially the people, must take a stand, a clear-cut stand. You cannot sit on the fence and see which faction wins. You must stand for what you think is the right thing for the industry. That you think that such a central agency is needed so that e-government will become a reality. E-education, e-learning will become a reality. Telemedicine will become a reality. Then you must support this, because it's a source of pride to us in government, but as well as those millions benefited with the ICT, BPO industry, that jobs, well-paying jobs, are being created, not just in the primary cities, but already going outside even the third-tier cities. And I hope it will come to my small hometown of Ballet. It's like a pebble you drop into the water, and the ripple is going around. And now, the revenue from this industry is replacing the revenue we get from OFW remittances. In 3 years' time, it will be more than the remittances. And that's why even Modi's is saying we need an upgrade, because our source of foreign exchange is now more stable than just the export of our people. So there's so much to be proud about your industry, but you must help yourselves and get the right policies laid down by the right agency. It cannot be that more than 2 or 3, even 3 government departments will be laying down policies for you. That's exactly what I'm doing for water. I'm trying to rationalize 13 agencies of government who has a hand in formulating our water policy. Look at that. We don't even have the right policies for water. I mean, we think that we have so much water because we are always hit with typhoons, etc. But those water just flows into the sea. We don't have any catchment or reservoir to keep them. And water, if I may digress, will become probably the hottest issue in the next 5 years. Fresh water. It's the same for you because jobs will be the next. With this, Edgardo is the hottest topic now. The reason our economy has shrunk by almost half is because there's no job creation. There's no income generation except what you're bringing in. So there is so much reason for you to stand up for what you think is right. Not struggle and sit on the fence and just wait which political faction will triumph. I think it's not in your interest. 5 years ago, or 7 years ago, I read a book about technology, about prediction about technology. And this guy who's a trend leader said there are 4 technologies in the world which will ultimately dominate the world, the planet. One is biotechnology, because it will produce new medicines, new crops. It cuts across very important fields of food, agriculture, and health. There is neurotechnology. It's the study of the brains, the science of the brains. That will one day come up with replacing dead brain cells in our heads with new ones through stem cells, and we will stop growing old. Imagine growing to 2,200 years, like typical. And it's happening. It's happening now. Stem cells are prolonging life, longevity. But what we need is that we may have longer years, but we better have better years too, as well. So neurotechnology. Tingnan mo, nakalimutan mo kami susunod. And he said, information communication technology. This will be the cross-cutting discipline that will dominate all these 4 technologies. And it's happening to us here in the Philippines. Okay. Your industry is crossing all other disciplines. No, nanotechnology is important. So nanotechnology, neurotechnology, information technology, and biotechnology. These 4 technologies are not the dominant technologies. And you guys are at the center of all this. And software writers and developers, you are the new Bill Gates and new inventors of Facebook and Google. So, fight for what you think is right. And I said, just repeat, because sometimes I hear na hindi, ayaw namin makilang na baka masabugan kami ng political flag. No, I think that is wrong. Because if you do that, then no one will ever champion your cause again. No one, because they know that you don't do your own, you don't defend your own cause when it's necessary. So yun lang ang message kasi ayaw ko kasi whose capital by myself. So enjoy. I will stay for a while to see what bad transformers. Maraming pong salamat. Good night to you.
Sir, thank you very much po. In behalf of the Software Industry Association, I know I speak for everyone when we say how much we appreciate everything you're doing for us. Kaya, guys, it's our turn to take the action. Senator Angara, can we impose upon you just a little bit to induct our board of directors? So we'll ask you to stay here on the stage while we ask our board to take the front seat and ask Senator to lead the induction and the oath taking.
And repeat after me. I, your name. Serving as the official representative of the name of your company. Having been elected as this year's board member of the Philippine Software Industry Association. Do hereby solemnly pledge that I will perform well and faithfully to the best of my ability make duties as your position in order to contribute to the achievement of the objectives of the Philippine Software Industry Association. So help me God. Congratulations.
Thank you, Senator Angara. Save the earth. So, sir, just a small token of our appreciation. Noya, small token of appreciation po. Dito na lang.
Go up to the